Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Lee. Today, as you've probably been following, you see that I'm really talking about meditation a lot. It's because of what I'm involved with. And so I asked the question, what do you gain when you meditate? Because people are always looking for what you gain. And I came to look at it a little differently. Maybe it's not what you gain, it's what do you let go of? What do you release? And when you think about it, meditation is about stilling the mind, about quieting the mind. So when you're quieting the mind, what are you let going of? Your perceptions, your thoughts of fear, thoughts of anger, thoughts of separation, thoughts of disconnection, thoughts of lust, thoughts of addiction, thoughts of anger, thoughts of pride, thoughts of loneliness, thoughts of time. Because when you still your mind, you stop the thought. When you stop the thought, you're releasing what those thoughts represent and what those thoughts come into your life as. It follows perfectly along the lines of what is this podcast? Thoughts that can change your life. And the less thought you have, the more aware you become of your expansive nature, your infinite nature, your soul nature, your nature of love. The more you think, the more you settle into the world of condition, the world of the ego, the world of bodily habits and bodily addictions, the world of emotions. But when you stop, slow down the thoughts, all of that which must be thought of to experience disappears. Think about that. Think about this. You're focused on, let's say you're having a problem with your car, and you're really concerned about the problem with your car. But then all of a sudden you get a phone call from someone and you're talking about that trip that you were going to make and you were so excited about it, and the trip is finally coming true. In that moment, you're no longer thinking about your car. That problem disappears from your mind because there's no focus on it. This is the very basics of the premise that's behind quantum physics. They talk about that there's an infinite field of possibility. And where you focus, where you shine your light, you bring that possibility to life. So if you focus on illness. If you focus on depression. If you focus on loneliness, you become lonely. If you focus on wealth, wealthy ideas come. If you focus on love, love ideas come. When you focus on peace, thoughts of peace come. It's really fascinating how simple the concept is and how complex, let me just say the word, difficult, it becomes to demonstrate. Because we have an ego and our mind is constantly trying to get control over where we go. And that mind is influenced by all of the collective minds around it, all the people around you. They all have opinions, don't they? I know that Maggie and Zach and Jean and Carly and Zoe and Lolita and Sandy and Lori, they're all surrounded by other people. Could be their family, and they have different ideas. And those different ideas influence them. Now, that could be positive, that could be negative. It depends on perspective. Nilda says, Happy Persian New Year. The first day of spring. Every day we have an infinite field of possibilities. Let me say this. Every day is the beginning of a new year. every day is the beginning of a new life. Unless we keep dragging the same old thoughts into the new day. And when we drag in the same old thoughts into the new day, guess what? We have the same experience every day. That's why I begin every day with meditation. That's why the first thing I offer is meditation online to people. That's why I meditate again in the evenings or at late afternoons, because I understand that meditation is the most freeing thing I can do. It's the easiest way I have found to manage my mind. I am the master of my mind most of the time. Sometimes it still gets me. I'm human. You're never going to transcend your body and your mind, but you can have more control. You can become a more conscious creator. Zach, you can wish all you want that it was a normal spring. He says it went from 90 to 32 degrees. I said, Zach, you can wish all you want. It ain't going to happen. Do you know what the weather's going to do? Whatever the weather's going to do. Stop trying to control something you've got no control of. But in meditation, you can control your thought of wishing for it to go be a different normal spring. Weather's going to be what it is. Flexibility is the key to dealing with the weather. Flexibility is the key to dealing with life. Flexibility in your thought to see everything as an opportunity to expand your awareness. That's what I've come to understand, that everything that happens to me in life, its purpose is to make me more aware. When I meditate, I become more aware and I'm able to see life more clearly for me. I invite you to try yourself. If you don't have a meditation practice and it's hard, join me for guided meditation, 7 a.m. Central Time on Zoom. Just go to agapespiritualcenter.com. Love to have you join me. With that, my beautiful souls, make it a great day. Much love. Aloha.